Hey everyone, my name is Kansas Fergan, and I am a coach for Koinonia Athletic and also have co-founded my own branch called Arise Wellness. Today I want to talk to you about how you can successfully hire coaches underneath you, creating a strong team to work with. I have learned more than anything, it is not about numbers when it comes to coaching. It's not about who can have the most coaches underneath them, but rather who can have a strong team of leaders. Coaches that are passionate about what they're doing, they're genuine, real, and honest, and have a desire more than anything to help people. That is what I want for my coaches. And so that's what I'm going to share with you. What do I look for when it comes to coaches? How do I reach out to these people? What do I share with them? First of all, when I reach out to people, there's typically two types. Those that have been on my challenge teams and those that have not. First of all, when I look for those that have been on my challenge teams, I look at those that have been active and involved on our challenge teams. Those that are always encouraging, those that are sharing, those that are posting, those that are supporting their other challengers. They're being honest and real and raw. They're sharing their joys. They're sharing their struggles in the journey. They're willing to share their before and after pictures. The people that really stand out on your challenge teams, they stand out for a reason. And maybe that's because they would make an excellent coach. Look at them. Look at their qualities and see, do they have the characteristics and the qualities to make a good coach? Do they have the gifts and abilities to pour into others? Those are the people to look after. The next type of people that I look at are those that are in my life currently, or maybe that have been in my life in the past, and they have the qualities that make a good coach. They're leaders. They're go-getters. They have a vision and a passion, and they go after it. They're the type of people that people just kind of cling to. They want them in their life. They're encouragers. They have that light inside of them that's infectious, and you just kind of want to be friends with them. Those are the people that would make an amazing coach because people trust them. They believe them, and they want them in their life. So I look at those people who in my life carries those qualities and those characteristics and can really make an amazing coach. The other thing I look for when it comes across the board is, do they have the desire to be healthy as a whole? I'm not just talking physically and nutritionally. I'm talking as a whole. Myself, when I co-founded Arise Wellness, one of the qualities that we look for is, do they have a relationship with the Lord? Because first and foremost, I want my coaches to have a faith, and I want them to lead with their faith. That is what we are about. That's what I want my team to be about. And so that is what I look for in these people. Are they open to being used by God? Are they confident in their faith where they know that they can share their experience and God is going to work in and through them, in and through coaching? And so I look for those qualities first. How do I go about reaching out to these people? There's different ways to do it. It's kind of a case-by-case situation, and you really have to know that person and where your relationship is at. What's the most natural way to reach out with them? For some of them, for me, it's been by phone because I've talked to them on the phone a lot. Some of it's by email. Some of it's by Facebook. It just kind of varies. You have to decide what's the best route, what's the most natural way to get in touch with them, and really just being honest and real and saying, hey, this is where I'm at. I've had that with numerous coaches where I just reach out to them and say, I know this may sound crazy, and you're like, where did this come from? But I am reaching out to you because I see these qualities in you that would make an amazing coach. And when I think about coaching, you keep coming to mind. Or when I think about coaching, I think about you because you were active on our challenge team. You were encouraging. You inspired me. What I do is I point out the qualities that I see in them to them. I tell them straight out, like, this is what would make you an amazing coach. This is why I believe in you. This is why I have the desire to talk to you more about this, because I would love to work alongside you. Are they an encourager? Are they honest and genuine? Because that, to me, right there, says they're going to be an amazing coach. Do they want to speak into the lives of other people and encourage them on their health journey? Would that be something that interests them at all? And I talk to them about that. Okay, so I share with them, why would they want to be a coach? Like, what's in it for them? Number one, I tell them that they can use their gifts and abilities really to pour into the lives of others. For me, that was huge. When I became a coach, I was looking for something to do that really allowed me to be who I am and just share that with other people and honestly build God's kingdom through that. And so I share with them their gifts and abilities and why I think that God can work in and through them. And then I also share with them, well, obviously you can make some money doing this. It can help. It can provide for your family. You can set your own schedule, your own hours. You can make this as big as you want it. You can make it as little as you want it. You can create a huge business doing this, or you can have this just be a ministry where really you get to share life with people. You get to encourage them in their health journey while they too encourage you and inspire you. And it's just an amazing community to be a part of. And that kind of leads into like, what do they get from being a coach? Is they join this community within KA and then within Arise Wellness, the team that we created, where they're supported and encouraged in their coaching, but also in life in general. I have gained some of the most amazing friendships through this, and I share that with them. Like, I love how God has worked through our team, and just the support and encouragement and motivation that I get on a daily basis is huge, and it makes me a better person. It pushes me to pursue God's calling in my life in coaching and in just sharing my faith in who I am. And so I share that with them. And I feel like one thing that's so key when reaching out to new coaches is telling them who can they reach. Like, sometimes it just takes me telling them in order for them to see, okay, yeah, you have women in your life through your Bible study group that you can reach. You can reach your coworkers. You can reach your family. You can reach your neighbors, your community. If I know who they are, I can specifically say to them, hey, I know you're a part of this moms group at church. I really think you can make a huge impact in speaking to the lives of these moms, these young moms that just need more energy and they want to feel like themselves again and they want to get back on track in their spiritual walk. They want to get back on track with their health. You can be a part of that. And right there is just an open door to be used by God in that little part of your life. And there's so many different aspects in their life that they can be used. But I start to point out to them, these are the people you can reach, and this is how easy it is. And so that's what I share with them in regards to who can they coach, because that's a lot of times people will say to me, well, I don't even know who I could coach. I don't know who in my life I could reach out to. Well, I help them with that. And I tell them that, like, we're here to support you and encourage you and give you ideas and tips. And we have trainings and we have orientations. We help you get set up on the right foot. And we desire that if this is something you want, that we're going to support you in that. And that leads me to the last thing I want to share with you. When I reach out to potential coaches, I am not pushy. I give them all the time in the world to think about it, and this is why. I don't want them to make just a really rash decision and just say yes and really not be confident in their decision and not be excited about it. Yes, it can be nerve-wracking and scary, but I want them to know without a doubt they've taken the time to talk to their spouse or their friends or their family, or they've taken the time to think about it themselves. They have taken that time to pray about it, really think about it and see, is this something that God is calling me to? Because if it's not, then that's okay. I want them to truly feel that they are called to do this, because then they can pursue coaching in confidence, knowing that this is exactly where God wants them. This is exactly how God is going to use them. And yes, there will be ups and downs, and I share that with them. But if you are confident that this is where God has called you to, then you need to be confident that He is going to work in and through you. And so I strongly encourage them to take quality time to talk about it, to pray about it, and to think about it. And if they do and they come back to me and they say, yes, I want to coach, then I am there to say, I am so excited to support you in this and help you and really pray with you over this, and that God will use you in big ways. So that's what I do. I hope it helps. Sorry this got a little bit long, but I want to share all of this with you because I really truly feel like it can make a difference. Reach out. Be genuine and honest when you're doing that, because they want to know that you're real and you're not just there to get them on your team, but you're really there to invest in them and help them reach their goals and their dreams and being used by God. So have a wonderful week. Let me know if you have questions. Reach out to me. I'm here at any time to help you. We'll talk soon.